Hey, jumping into this a little bit early, guys. How you guys doing today? CEOs, creators, entrepreneurs, and high-level operators. Hey, I know everybody's preparing, enjoying themselves, getting ready to go into 2025. I just wanted to talk about some dynamic things that I feel personally that I'm leaning into going into 2025. You know, as we stand pretty much on the edge. I mean, I'm looking 8:34 p.m. Got a few hours, 3.5 hours before here in the United States on the East Coast. It kicks off. It's time to sharpen your focus. I know we're gonna do a celebration here, but me and my wife, we got a little event that we're gonna be doing this evening with a countdown and some goal settings for ourselves, preparing our mindset, heart set, our health set and our soul set going into 2025. Some of the things I want to talk about, I was reading today, thinking just over the whole political spectrum, along with our economical spectrum, social spectrum, our cultural spectrum, as well as our spiritual spectrum. How do you guys see things rolling? Me and my father in law, we talked a little bit this evening about some things that are going on, how 2024 is coming into a close. Things that happen, a lot of great things that happen on for me and my wife this year, and with this year that's coming up, that lead talking about like our visions as well as our strengths and what we're going to be doing by way of allowing us to make 2025 kind of like our springboard to the greatness that we want to achieve. We put some some numbers together on what we want to do this year for ourselves overall, but we're going to sit down and dynamically talk about those things. As my mentor Robert Sharma would say, it becomes that tight bubble of focus for both me and my wife. This household right here, I hope that you take time for yourself as well as your loved ones to have those discussions and just move forward into it. We already know January is going to kick off and it's going to be popping with a lot of political awareness, on both sides of the spectrum. Everybody's going to be talking about it. Trump is going to be reelected as president of the United States. Just staying informed, without being overwhelmed. That's my number one thing. Breathe, inhale, hold it for 8 seconds. Exhale, let it out. For four, strategies for political mindfulness. We have in to live in these United States of America. Where you getting your information from. Have a trusted sources and advisors to get updates. Also, just focus on the policies that impact your industry. Me and my wife, we have our online e-commerce business. So we have to see where these things align for ourselves within the scope of the industries, the workforce, and just long-term goals. We both are working. My wife back into the workforce community, even though it's remote, she gets to stay in her house and learn that gig. But also, we still have some engagements as far as pop-up shops, other events we're going to be doing starting in 2025. So we're looking forward to it. What are you guys doing come 2025? I hope, guys, you guys have some things laid out for yourself, some plans, some collaboration with others. Those are always fun. And, a lot of times, especially in the political arena, I don't like saying I'm just overall neutral, but that's that neutrality that allows me to hear both sides of the spectrum, but allows me to be adaptable because I got to take care of mine. I got to take care of myself. And a lot, sometimes it gets a little bit polarizing, at times. A quote that I love and that I often like to use: leaders anticipate change, they don't just react to it. So don't just react to things. Get up early. Like I say again, hey, I'm open if you want to join the 5 a.m. club by Robin Sharma. It would be awesome, fantastic. I'd love to have you. Get up, get that 20-minute workout, get that 20-minute reflection, and then finally just that 20-minute of growth. Learning about what you're passionate about doing is critical. Now, this is a lot of times really hard for a lot of people because, economic strategies It's not something a lot of people like to plan. People don't like plan budgets. People don't like to know what their net worth is. People don't like to do breakdowns and all that. Acknowledging economic uncertainty is crucial. Interest rates, I just heard that those went up. Inflation's where it is, and just the global market shift. I day trade, and when I looked at past from Friday, Monday, and then today, Tuesday, stock market has been on a steep decline. Especially in the Nasdaq. That's why I trade NQ, micro, e-minis, and yeah, about 500 points. And if you don't know how to trade, following that trend, you can get swooped up. And this in all areas. We have some things around our house we had to take care of. It was greatly important. So what I like to do is just encourage proactive planning, diversify revenue streams if you can have more than one income stream. If you just have one, identify that dollar amount that you tend to spend every day. Pack a lunch, save a few chips every pay period. It adds up. Compound interest benefits you greatly. Invest in innovation and talent development in your business. If you can come alongside, have some people assist you and help you, where you guys can either, by way of hiring them on as subcontractor or just a bartering service. Maybe they like what you do and they want to learn from you. Exchange that for their talents. Collaboration. I think my last video was on these 5 generations. You may be your generation much older, baby boomer, Gen Z. You may have the millennials or those Gen Zs that may be a little bit more tech savvy. Learning from them, you can collaborate that way. Build financial resilience through a contingency plan. Me and my wife, we had a few things we had to take care of, from the garage doors to the cars. We have to have that surplus income that we saved that's necessary for us to be able to do that. Just from, I would say if you're able to, every challenge is an opportunity to redefine your market position, especially when it comes to your finances. Now, social and cultural adaptability. In the military, they talked about us, we have to be flexible. In our jobs, it talks about flexibility, teamwork, those type of efforts. But the wildest thing now with social media and different cultures, you have to learn the dynamics of that cultural intelligence and inclusivity is what they like to say. Now, I know this is going to be hard hitting, aligning, trying to figure out how to align your leadership style with societal values, foster a culture of transparency, empathy, and respect. That's what I always talk about. If I can honor myself first, then I can honor others. If I can love myself, then I can love others. If I can respect myself, I can love others. So I'm just covering that entire spectrum as it pertains to how I wish to adapt to the ever changing society. I know one of the things that's going on big time, especially in the political arena, is the old DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Some people want it totally out of the picture. Other people are fostering it in. I'm just saying, be aware of the initiatives. I know, like for my work performance, it was big. It is crucial in my workplace, especially the government. But a lot of people like get DEI out of the picture because they only want to be bothered with that. But just be respectful. You ain't gonna have to worry about diversity, inclusion of others, and going forward. Social trends, you're seeing things pop up all over the place, whether it's AI, whether it's the different social medias from TikTok supposed to be going out the window, Facebook, Instagram, the like, even the YouTube channel. You know, give me your comments when it as it pertains to social media. How do you think it's going to really affect things coming into 2025? I think it's going to become even more hot and heavier. It's going to be a lot of provocative things that are going to happen. And how can you capitalize on that? How your brand can, authentically connect with the different generations, whether it's the Gen Zs or the millennials, the Gen Xers, or even the baby boomers for that matter. We have to be able to connect with our customers and our clients and grow our community. That's what I like so much about CEO 369 Consulting. It's that growth. Or even when you swing over to our website, myrootadvice.com, we have a plethora of different herbal teas that we try to reach the hearts and souls of men and women for all different purposes. My wife is being a herbalist. She just tries to ask customers and our clients what it is that they want when we're at the pop-up shop on our website, so she can find those different blends, bring them together so it can be more impactful in our community as well, on a global stage. So that's one of the things that we're looking forward to. And then one of the other things I often talk about is just spiritual grounding. That is bar none. It does not even, I can't even get my day started without even tapping into that, because I believe we are spiritual people. And it's so, so, so important for us to be grounded in that. We get into the physical aspect of life, we get into all those other different things that are out there. I understand that, but I can only focus on Chauncey. When I wake up in the morning, I encourage daily mindfulness as well as meditation. It's part of those four interior empires that Robin Sharma talks about. A lot of people talks about our mindset, that psychology, what we're putting into our minds, but that's only 25%. The other thing is our heart set, which is our emotions. That makes 50%. And then other one is our health set. You see a lot of people into the physical fitness and all those different things. That's only 75%. But when you're able to combine the soul set or that spirituality, it makes it whole, complete, and it affects every essence of your being from head to toe. It aligns things and makes you feel, you have that clarity. And it's important. It just helps in the growth. It allows you to lead with values like integrity, service, and purpose. When I started this back in November, that was one of my number one things. It's always, always, always your integrity, your service to others, as well as your purpose for what it is that you're doing. Mine is, like I told you, I got 5 million videos, baby. I am each and every day. I'm got a blank canvas. Boom. I'm putting out and I'm leading with that. And spirituality is a huge part of it. I have to be grounded in that. It allows me to relate spiritually to the leadership. A calm leader inspires confidence during turbulent times. Aligning decisions with core values strengthens your vision. It's the number one thing that in my workplace, the job that I have, they have 5 core competencies that most of our employees have to abide by within the scope of the government. Great quote that I oftentimes like to bring up: greatness is built not just on in what you do, but in who you are as a person. Think about that. If you're counting down, you're putting on that suit, that hat, you're putting on that dress, young ladies, you getting ready to go out and do your thing. Always remember, enjoy yourself, but make sure your true you is aware of everything that's going on around you. A lot of times I just, as we wrap this up, I would like to say some key pillars as you move into 2025, when you wake up the next morning and you bust open them curtains and you happy and excited, you ready to go for it. Always stay politically informed. Always be economically resilient, socially adaptable, culturally intelligent, and spiritually grounded. And I want to offer 3 things: set clear, inspiring vision for yourself as well as the team. Like for me and my wife, we have this thing we're doing this evening. You know, also check in with yourself, audit your personal and organization readiness across those 5 areas that I just spoke about, and then schedule a period of reflection. You know, coming into the new year, there are periods where you just reflect. The 5 a.m. club, they have that 20-20-20 formula where you work out for 20 minutes, then you have that period of reflection. And that's like each morning. So that's the great part of it. You get to go within each morning and just dig in. And then a growing process, 20 minutes where you read, you study, you learn, whether it's your past, things in your present, or the future, and what you want to have. You know, I really appreciate you guys giving me this opportunity. 2025 is yours to shape. Let this be your year to springboard and redefine your success, inspire others. That would be a tremendous thing. And also develop on leaving a legacy of greatness. Remember, leadership is not about control, it's about vision and impact. And let's lead boldly and intentionally into the future. Now, what I like to ask, if you guys enjoy this session, if you would hit that like button, if you would share this with your within the scope of your network, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, uh, CEO 369 Consulting. I also want you guys to have a phenomenal 2025. Let me hear back from you. Tell me what you guys are up to, what you got going on, and I look forward to it. I know I'm going to get my journal out. I got some things written out. Me and my wife going to get together and talk it out. And hopefully the fireworks don't startle Zuri too much. She's already been outside barking and doing all those great things. But above all, remember to love yourself, honor yourself first, love yourself, and respect yourself. And as my mentor, Robert Sharma, would say, on your morning, you're going to elevate your life. You guys have a great evening. Be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.